Welcome to the month of May, Gemini. I am citrinechaka, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. This is the Metaphysical Moonlighters channel. I would definitely appreciate it if you can like this video and also subscribe to this channel. So let's get right into what you can expect this month, Gemini. Now, this video is going to apply to you if you have Gemini rising or if you have your moon in Gemini or your sun in Gemini. Okay. So let's look at May 2nd through the 8th. May 2nd, we have a great trine. Now, this is going to be a very empowering day for a lot of people, no matter what your sign is. Now, for you, Gemini rising, you are going to be doing a lot of behind the scenes work this month, okay? So whatever you're doing behind the scenes, it could have something to do with you getting a loan or with you kind of like rebuilding yourself, okay? But it is a very empowering day for you. On the 2nd, you have a trine between the area of your life that can deal with what happens behind the scenes and the area of your life that deals with your transformation, other people's money, things of that nature. So some of you Geminis might find yourself maybe applying for a loan behind the scenes that you're not telling anyone about. You might find yourself just kind of like revamping yourself, revamping your image. But whatever you're doing a lot of that behind the scenes, and you're feeling good about it because of the trine that we're looking at now. Also, there's going to be a sextile between the area of your life that can deal with behind the scenes or spirituality versus your career. So it could be something that you're working on behind the scenes that might have something to do with your career the first week of May. Okay. Now let's move on to May 9th, the week of May 9th. So we have Jupiter moving into Pisces this week. And Jupiter is moving into Pisces in your area of life that deals with your career. Okay. So when Jupiter moves into Pisces, a lot of people feel a little bit more spiritual. Okay. So you might feel like you are on a frequency that is moving you towards attaining your goals related to your career when Jupiter moves into Pisces in your career house. Okay. Now, we do have a sextile. We have Mars and a sextile to Uranus on Tuesday, Tuesday the 11th. And this is an aspect of great energy and excitement. So there's something that you're working on related to your finances, but it's something that you're working on behind the scenes that you haven't revealed to anyone yet at this point in the month, okay? Now, there's also a great trine going on between Mercury and Saturn on the 12th. Okay, and for you, this is happening in your area of your life that can deal with yourself and the area that can deal with public speaking, things of that nature. So this week could be a great week for you to be working on a speech behind the scene, working on your interview questions, things of that nature, because you have some great trines and sextiles happening in those areas of your life. Okay, now let's move on and see what's happening for you the week of May 16th. So the sun moves into Gemini on the 20th, on or around the 20th, depending on what part of the world you are in. So happy birthday. The sun is moving into your sign on the 20th. Okay, so on the 17th, we have a great trine. We have the sun in a trine to Pluto. And for you, it's happening in the areas of your life dealing with what you're doing behind the scenes and your transformation. So it's like you are working on something. A lot of you are working on something behind the scenes, and you haven't really revealed it yet at this point in the month. Okay. Now, towards the end of the week, you will have a square to deal with. You will have a square between your outlook on life and your career. Okay. So it could be a case for a lot of you where you have to make a decision if there's something that you need to change about yourself in order to accommodate your career. So that's where that square comes in. There's a square between the Sun and Jupiter, and then there's also a square between Mercury and Neptune. So this is a case where you might feel like, you know what, I really want to go for this position, but it's going to require me to drive extra hours or travel more, or just whatever it is. That is going to be the square between house 1 and house 10. House 1 is the house of self. House 10 is the house of career. And towards the end of the week, there's going to be a square there. And a square represents a challenge. So it's like you're working on something behind the scenes and you are just kind of like revamping yourself because there could be a major change that's coming up in your life soon related to your career. Now, let's move on and see what's happening the week of May 23rd. So, the week of May 23rd, we have Saturn going retrograde. Okay? And Saturn is going retrograde in the area of your life that deals with broadcasting, legal matters, overseas travel, among other things. So when Saturn goes retrograde, it is like a weight has been lifted. So it could be a case where you've been wanting to travel and the place that you are thinking about traveling to has finally lifted the ban because of COVID. You could see a lot of that happening for a lot of you Gemini risings. It could be a case where you've been afraid or hesitant to speak publicly. Now that Saturn is retrograde, you could feel more of an ease in talking in front of a crowd. Things of that nature when Saturn is going retrograde. Now, on the 29th, we have Mercury in a conjunction to Venus, and it's happening in your first house. So, you have Mercury, the planet that deals with communication, in a close connection to Venus, the planet of love. So you might find yourself talking more positive to yourself, saying more positive things to yourself, okay? But overall, it's going to be a great month for you, Gemini. I just wanted to give you a little bit of, what you can expect this month. Now, if you would like a personal reading with me, I do tarot as well as astrology. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my website, metaphysicalmoonlighters.com. And until next month, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful month, Gemini.